Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to SMC with Arewa. My name is Arewa. I welcome you to my channel. If you are new, kindly click on that subscribe button and don't forget to on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever I drop a new video, so you can come and check it out. Also, this is a Yoruba and English channel, so méjèèjì ni mo máa sọ papọ̀ ní ibi báyìí. Thank you guys for joining me once again. For any of your advert, support, or your donation, or for any discussion whatsoever, my contact is going to be down below in the description box, and I'm also going to leave it lying around in the comment section area. Thank you guys once again. Thank you for your love. Thank you for coming back to this channel. Let's jump into it. On today's episode of SMC with Arewa, Shoki lọ́bẹ̀ oge la máa fi ṣe show tèní. Ẹ kúkú ti mọ̀ wípé ego pé kóyin má dùn, oyin kúkú ti ládùn tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ rí. Ọmọ yín, ọ̀rẹ́ yín, olólùfẹ́ yín, enemy yín, friendship yín Arewa náà ló kàn sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wọnú ètò tòní lọ. Ẹ má gbàgbé o. Agbo ìbílẹ̀ solutions for all your herbal remedies for infection ló ń bá ẹ fíra ni. Àbí gonorrhea ló ń treat lóòrójú tú ẹ̀. Ṣé òun wo oyún tó fẹ́ ní ni? Ṣé fertility issue ló ń dà ẹ́ láàmú ni? Àgàgà àwọn obìnrin tí gbogbo abẹ́ wa máa rùn, tó jẹ́ wípé ọkọ ò lè súnmọ́ wa. Àbáwọn kinní kankan tí ń jáde lójú ara ẹ̀ tó mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe ẹ́. Tètè pé Agbo ìbílẹ̀ solutions sí o. +234 70 63 55 95 91. Àbí kó gbá mi láago kí n fún ẹ ní nọ́mbà wọn. Ẹ já wọnú ètò tòní lọ. On today's episode, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìbéèrè tí àwọn ènìyàn ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ ènìyàn ló ti pè mí lénìí tí wọ́n ń béèrè àwọn ìbéèrè kan ní ọwọ́ mi lórí fídíò màmá Tadéníkàwò wa. Wọ́n ń béèrè lórí fídíò kan tó jáde. If you don't speak Yoruba, I'm sorry, I'm gonna speak English also. Though I want to go today's show, I just want to, flow in Yoruba language. I'm sorry. This is my first language. English ni àjọjú ràn ni. Ẹ kú mọ̀ pé mi ò kàwé. Wọ́n ń béèrè lórí màmá Tadéníkàwò ti wá pé àwọn kan ni wọ́n padà sí palace lórí fídíò kan tí wọ́n ṣe jáde. Kò sí nǹkan tí ó jọ o. Àwọn òkú ní rírọ́ ká pa ńlẹ̀. Torí pé mo ní kò sí nǹkan tó jọ yín ò ní túmọ̀ pé bóyá mi ò like ìyá Tadéníkàwò. Òótọ́ question ni wọ́n bí mi, question náà ni mo dẹ̀ ń dáhùn yìí o. It is a correction o. That a makeup artist, took the video during one of our makeup section. The makeup artist Atupa Parlor is the one that posted it on their Instagram page. Olori Naomi just reposted it on her own IG page. So I don't know, just be careful that you are not, getting misled. And those ones that are misleading their audience, I want anyone more. Otoro to wa bela wa ti sọ yìí. Àkúrẹ́ ni fídíò yẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ kò ń ṣe Ilé Ifẹ̀ o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wọ ní ètò tòní lọ. Ẹ̀yin tí Otoro bá dẹ̀ korò sí lára. Èmi ò mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa mú fomi lo eléyìí o. Bóyá kẹ̀rẹ̀ fi Coke àbí Fanta lónìí. Ìbéèrè ló bí mi, mo dẹ̀ ti dáhùn ìbéèrè náà o. Màmá Tadéníkàwò sí Ilé Ifẹ̀ o. Fídíò tẹ́ ẹ rí yẹn Ilé Ifẹ̀ kọ́ o. Ìyẹn ò dẹ̀ nítumọ̀ pé bóyá mo hate ẹ o. Ṣeré ẹ fẹ́ ṣàfẹ́ gbọ́ pé wà Ilé Ifẹ̀ kínú yín bá lè máa dùn. Ṣùgbọ́n irọ́ ni nàṣẹ́ máa wá máa rírọ́ ká máa parọ́ ní àlérò òótọ́ ká máa parọ́ náà. Tó bá dé Ilé Ifẹ̀ á sọ pé wọ́n dé Ilé Ifẹ̀, bóyá tẹ́ ẹ rí yẹn Ilé Ifẹ̀ kọ́ o. Èmi ò wá mọ̀ wọ́n máa fi búrẹ́dì kó yín lómi ọbẹ̀ lọ́dẹ̀ ni o. Èmi ò mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ṣe yẹn, ṣùgbọ́n irọ́ ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, kò sí nǹkan tó jọ o. Lórí ètò tòní, concerning, let me even get serious now. Concerning the Timothy's case today that was, held in the Abuja court, High Court. Abe Maria Adedoyin. Adedoyin ti wá di dínómi láyì kalẹ̀ báyà bẹ́ẹ̀ rí kan báyìí ó wá àti fíìmù Adedoyin bá gbé fóòmù kan sí ọrùn ta ló kàn lọ́rùn olórí burúkú lọkùnrin yìí o bí n tiẹ̀ láìkì kí n máa ṣépè lórí ètò mi ṣùgbọ́n ọkùnrin yìí in fact ó ní nìkan yí ọpọlọ ẹ̀ wò ní Adedoyin mò ń bá wí o tí ó bá ń ṣe pé ó ní nìkan yí ọpọlọ ẹ̀ wò wọkùnrin ta ló fẹ́ máa dìbò fún ṣé ó fẹ́ máa dìbò fáwọn èèyàn ni á jẹ́ pé ọwọ́ wọn ọkùnrin yóò mọ̀ rárá fún film trick tó lọ tó fún stunt tó pool lé nìyẹn Adedoyin ká kúlù fún ẹ mo sorry láti sọ o ká kúlù fún ẹ tìrantìran mo sorry láti sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ó wá lọ gbé fóòmù sọ́rùn ṣé ó wá rò pé káwọn ọmọ location 9 kan wá máa ṣe kán máa ṣàánú ẹ ni àbí kí ló kán wèrè lọ́rùn wọ́n wá fi pick up gbé ẹ wá ó ṣe gbé jíìpù yẹn padà wá kí ló dé tó gbé Prado ẹ padà wá kí ló dé tí àwọn bodyguard ẹ kí wọ́n tẹ̀lé ẹni tẹ ibo ló ti rí fóòmù tó ráǹdì mọ́rùn ẹ ṣé kán máa lè ní wọ́n kán ẹ lọ́rùn ni àbí kí ni gbogbo film trick tí màá nìyí lọ ń ṣe kẹ̀ ṣé mò ń wèrè ló pè wá ni ṣé wèrè ló pè wá ni nígbà tó pọ̀ dídé yẹn tó gbé yàn lọ sin tó wá gbé fóòmù sọ́rùn ṣé kán máa lè máa ṣàánú ẹ ni kán máa lè ní kó máa lọ lépọ̀ ọrùn ẹ ti kánú prison tó wà ká kúrò fún ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo sorry láti sọ. So the case has been, transferred, discontinued in Abuja. Is not mean that the case is finally closed. So ẹ má ṣe àwọn court proceeding yẹn gbọ́ o gẹ́gẹ́ bí mi ṣe rí ká o. Wọ́n ti, the Femi Falana put a request to the IGP that the case be transferred to Osogbo where the crime was committed and the judgment should be tried over there in Osogbo High Court. So that is the reason why the case was thrown out of the court, that they should go and continue the case in Osogbo. So that is what happened today. But Adedoyin decided to pull a stunt, to act movie. I don't know who is, maybe it's Dino Milaye will probably be his director. Torí ni Dino ló máa ń ṣe àwọn film trick bẹ́ẹ̀ tó kàn máa dédé ṣubú tó máa ní ìhùn ti kú tó máa ti gbé lọ court irú film trick bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dà pé ó lè gba acting. I think Adedoyin has been taking some acting classes. Although Adedoyin, you are very, very bad at acting, honestly. You need to pay back. You need to go and collect a refund from whoever your producer be, your director is. Honestly, that stunt that you pull, I mean, it really, really shows how petty and wicked a person you are. Honestly, I sat down and I thought about this matter and I'm like, why is this man taking a lot of sand, going through, spending all this money if he's innocent? I mean, why? Why will he be, spending such money to buy innocent? You don't need to spend all those money if you are innocent. It shows that you are guilty of something. Owe kò mọ̀ Adedoyin, honestly. O tún wá lọ gbé fọ́ọ̀mù sọ́rùn wá lẹ́ni. If not that we got a son, if not that everybody, we all stood up and shouted this matter out, he was thinking they would probably, release him that yesterday. He was thinking they would release him that yesterday. If we've not got to change that lawyer, that other lawyer that was malfunctioning before. If not that we changed that lawyer and everybody, was on top of this game, they would have released him, because that was what he was coming for, to get released. They would have released him. But then, nígbà tí Ọlọ́run máa gbé gbájú fún wèrè, ọrùn ẹ̀ kan kílẹ̀ tó mú wá gbé fóòmù sọ́rùn, ó wá fẹ́ máa díbọ́ pé ọrùn òun ti kan, bóyá kan wá rò pé bóyá kí adájọ́ wá ní kó máa lọlé. Ṣẹlẹ̀ ń tún ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Kérúbù gan tún wá ń tún ẹ̀ gan. So they've transferred the case back to Osogbo, where the proper hearings will start taking place. The case will be tried in Osogbo High Court, where the crime was committed in Osun, in Ile-Ife. So Osogbo náà ni the next jurisdiction is within that jurisdiction. So Osogbo High Court ni wọ́n ti transfer case yẹn lọ sí Osogbo High Court. That was why it was discontinued or thrown out in Abuja. So nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní èní nìyẹn. Ó kàn tiẹ̀ funny ságbàtà tí rí Adedoyin tó gbé fóòmù sọ́rùn wá tí kìíní pé bóyá ọrùn òun kan. Mọ́ nìyẹn ó sì kìdí ẹ̀ ọpọlọ ò pé ó dà pé diabetes wọ́n ní wọ́n dà tó ń dà láàmú ó dà kó tún wọnú ọpọlọ orí ẹ̀ lọ torí tí ó bá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ wà bá gbé fọ́ọ̀mù jọ irú àwọn ló fẹ́ ti papò ṣe ẹ́ lọ́rùn náà ó pọ́rùn ẹ̀ kan pé kán bá fi ẹ̀lẹ̀ kó máa lọlé Timothy tẹ́ ẹ pa tẹ́ ẹ lọ gbé sin bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ẹ gbé ìyàn gbọ́dọ̀ gbé òkú ajá gan kéèyàn lọ gbé jùnù bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ìyàn gbọ́dọ̀ gbé òkú ajá jùnù bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn dẹ́ lọ gbé jùnù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé kò jẹ́ nǹkan kan ìyẹn nǹkan o wá rò pé bóyá ọrùn ẹ kan wọ́n wá ní kó máa lọlé àbí pé àwọn èèyàn wá pity fún ẹ àbí is this man okay? Are you okay? It's definitely not okay. Let's continue. Concerning the video of a DNA or no DNA that I brought that yesterday. Thelma's style is here to ease your gold shopping. Your gold, brand new gold shopping. They are here to ease it for you. The deals in different brand new 18, 22 and 24 karat brand new karat gold. They are also into jalabias for the men and abayas for the women, and equally also into beautiful turkey wears that are imported. They are so easy to deal with, and what makes them stand out is their instrumental payment plan. That is, you are free to choose whatever design you want your gold to come in, whatever gram you want it. Just choose your design, tell them the gram you want it to come in, and then start your payment plan. You see, so easy. That is what makes them different from the rest, and they are equally affordable. Their grams are at cheaper rate at the moment. Contact Thelma Styles. They deliver worldwide. Thelma Styles òun ló lè ṣe. Wọ́n wà into brand new gold, grow gold tuntun, àwọn 18 karat, 22, 24 karat gold. Òun ni nǹkan tó wá jẹ́ kí wọ́n yàtọ̀ sáwọn ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ wọn ni wípé wọ́n ń ṣe san díẹ̀. Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí wípé ṣáà ti choose gold tó fẹ́ rà, tó bá ní design tó fẹ́, choose gram exact gram tó fẹ́ kó wá, kó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti máa sanwó ní san díẹ̀ títí ó máa fi san tán. Nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí wọ́n wà different nìyẹn fún gbogbo àwọn ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ wọn tí wọ́n jọ ń ta gold. Wọ́n tún máa ń ta àwọn beautiful turkey wears, àwọn àbáyà fáwọn obìnrin ni, àbí àwọn jàlábíà fún àwọn ọkùnrin ni. They deliver worldwide. They are tested and trusted. You can contact them on this phone number +1 347 279 2078. I'm going to drop their phone number down below in the comment section, or you can call me to get their number. Thelma Styles òun ló lè ṣe. Lórí case DNA yẹn tí obìnrin yẹn tó that was married as a virgin and the rest of it. Now we've gotten a feedback for what actually really happened. For what happened, we've gotten a feedback. Now, according to the feedback that we got, now this is a lesson that I want us to, to learn from. Let me be serious in this aspect. Now, the member has said this lady married as a virgin. True. Her husband is the one that is virgin. For real. They have 3 kids together. The first child was the one that they did DNA. I think the child is 30 years, Connie. And they found out that the DNA was negative to the father. That means he's not the father of that child. So, and this lady, I married you as a virgin. I disvirgined you. How come your child is saying, it's coming back negative? Then who is the father? How can, is it possible for you to be pregnant when I married you and you were a virgin? The matter get as it be. Now, according to the information that came out, the story goes like this. They said when they did the DNA in 2 different hospitals and then it was coming back negative. Now, they now remember that when they had that child in Port Harcourt. That they now traveled to Port Harcourt to go and visit that hospital. Maybe, as people were saying, that maybe the child was misplaced or was interchanged in the hospital when she gave birth. Bóyá wọ́n ṣe kíni, wọ́n change ọmọ yẹn nígbà tó bí ọmọ ní hospital, nígbà táwọn èèyàn mú ìmọ̀ràn yẹn jáde. So àwọn ọkọ àtìyàwó wá gbéra lọ sí ìlú Port Harcourt níbẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti bí ọmọ yẹn, pé káwọn lọ sí hospital táwọn bí ọmọ yẹn sí. even though the hospital is no more there, that definitely the hospital will still have record in the Ministry of Health. They will still have record. So they traveled back to where they had that child. Now, luckily for the hospital is still functioning. And normally the hospital got records. When they find out, when they did the investigation, it shows that that day that the lady delivered that baby, like only 2 people delivered baby that day. In your magic bimo. So they were happy that it was going to be very easy to navigate. So only 2 people had a child that day. She and one other woman like that. Now, they now try to, you know, trace the other woman that gave birth the same day she gave birth in that hospital in that year long. Luckily, they got those couple too. When they got the couple, the hospital, you know, corresponded and they got the couple. They spoke to the couple, bye, this and that. So the couple agreed to run a DNA on their own child. You know, the couple, that is the husband of the other couple that gave birth the same day she gave birth. You know, the man was even more interested. Pé, kó má jẹ́ pé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ni mo ti ń tọ́jú fún odidi 30 years. Pé kàn ṣe DNA yẹn. So àwọn yẹn náà wá run DNA lórí ọmọ wọn. Those couple now run a DNA on their own child. Now, when the DNA came out, positive that those couple, they are the owner of that child. So it has ruled out that maybe they changed, the hospital mistakenly changed the child in that year. Now, bí wọ́n wá ní ìyá ọkọ àwọn couple tí wọ́n come out negative, tí wọ́n marry as virgin yẹn o, ìyá ọkọ bá pe obìnrin yẹn pé wá ń bí báyìí ibi tọ́rọ̀ gbé dúró yìí. Nígbà tí wọ́n ti ṣe DNA ti àwọn the other couple yẹn ní Port Harcourt, tí yẹn ti come back positive pé àwọn yẹn ni wọ́n ní ọmọ tí wọ́n bí yẹn, àwọn yẹn náà ní, kò ń ṣe pé hospital change ọmọ. Nígbà tán padà dé ilé, ìyá ọkọ bá pe ìyàwó ọmọ ẹ̀ pé ìyá alágbájá ẹ wá ń bí, jẹ́wọ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí bá ṣe jẹ́, jẹ́wọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin abiyamọ sí abiyamọ. You know, they say after much persuasion, Rebecca bá jẹ́wọ́ pé báyìí lọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀. Now, kí lọ̀rọ̀ tó wá ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ máa gbọ́ o. Wọ́n wá ní Mrs. Rebecca bá ní wípé before she met this her husband, there was a guy that she was dating tó jẹ́ ọmọ olówó. That child, I mean, that guy was a child of a rich person, and she, her own parents were not really, you know, that much. Nígbà yẹn. Wọ́n wá ní ọmọkùnrin yẹn, àwọn jọ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wọn, ọmọ olówó ni, táwọn jọ ń fẹ́ ara wọn. Kódà, òun ló rán wọn ní school. Then, àwọn òbí ọmọ yẹn, wọ́n gbé ọmọ yẹn, wọ́n wá mú travel ní àkókò kan. Nígbà tí wọ́n mú travel, torí wọ́n fẹ́ kí ó fẹ́ ọmọ obìnrin yẹn, wọ́n wá mú travel. Ṣé mọ̀, relationship yẹn ó máa break at that moment. After much years, tí ò rí ọmọkùnrin yẹn, òun náà ṣe kíni, ó move on. Now, after many years of their separation, that she has moved on since the guy traveled out and the guy wasn't, you know, keeping up with her again. Now, during those years that she was dating the guy, she was a virgin. And she and the guy, you know, they already had an understanding that it is when they get married, is when they will disvirgin themselves. So, she was a virgin. All those years that she was dating that ọmọ olówó guy, she was a virgin. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ràn lọ́wọ́ gan. Tó yẹ pé òun gan ló bá san owó school fees ẹ̀ nígbà yẹn, ó ràn ní school, ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Torí ọmọ olówó ni bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. Bọ̀gbà tán parí university, àwọn parents yẹn gbé yẹn lọ ṣe masters ní ìlú òyìnbó, ni ó wá wà ńbẹ̀, ni ó wá wálé mọ́. So wọ́n wá lose contact. Àwọn méjèèjì move on, òun move on. Òun náà wá move on. Ó wá rí another bọ̀bọ́ ìyẹn, which happens to be her present husband. So she, you know, she was a virgin. Yes, that one has been ruled out. Now, she now said when they were doing preparation for her wedding with this a new guy that she met, 2 weeks to the preparation of the wedding, that Omolowo guy came back. When Omolowo, the other guy, came back, you know, made sure he looked for her and got her. Mo ti dé, má bínú, kinikan, igba kan, àwo kan, lè fẹ́ ra mọ́ o, mo ti lẹ́ni tí mò ń fẹ́ o. I want to, 2 weeks is my wedding, o. We can't get married again, we can't continue, o. That one pleaded and said, no, we can't do anything. I'm getting married in 2 weeks and stuff like that. So, she now said, during all those time, it was on phone, no. You understand? Then the guy now said, okay, no problem, that. Please, I want to see you. The lady now thought of me, olùrànlọ́wọ́ mi, aláàánú mi ni ọmọkùnrin. This guy is my helper. Let me see him. That was a big mistake she made. Because òun rí, bọ̀bọ́ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ pé, just see me one last time, no problem. So she now thought of saying, this guy is my helper. There's nothing wrong in me seeing him is my ex. And apart from him being my ex, is also my helper at a time in my life. So she agreed to meet this guy. So the address this guy gave her, she went to go and meet this guy. When she got there, it turns out to be an hotel. Even though it's not a hotel, she just went to meet the guy. So when she got there, she and the guy spoke. She begged the guy that please, lè fẹ́ ra mọ́, mo ti fẹ́ marry, wedding me, bye in 2 weeks time. Kinikan jọ̀ọ́, fi mí sílẹ̀. I can't marry you. We can't continue. You know, she pleaded with the guy for the guy to let her go. The guy said, okay, no problem. I will leave you. Bí Ọlọ́run ṣe kọ ìrìn àjò àwọn méjèèjì nìyẹn pé kò sí wàhálà, òun máa fi sílẹ̀. So the guy now said, mo ti gbà ọ́ láti fi ẹ́ lẹ̀ o, kó lọ marry. Pé gbogbo yẹ tí mo fi kúkú fẹ́ ń gbogbo gbà yẹn náà, ó jẹ́ kí n fọwọ́ kún ẹ̀ kó ń ṣe pé bóyá àṣìn kankan. Just let me, you know, kiss you. At least for old time's sake. That even all those years that we were dating, I never touched you. The lady pleaded and said, you know my commitment in keeping my virginity till my wedding for my husband. The guy said, accepted. I'm not going to do anything just to kiss you. Bobo yẹn, ó accept pé mi kò ní pé mo fẹ́ bá ìsùn kí n kàn kiss ẹni. Gbogbo yes mo fi fẹ́ mi ò fọwọ́ kún ẹ rí, àjọṣe kankan rí. Ó ti ní májẹ̀mú pé ó lè já virginity ẹ, kò sí wàhálà, máa fi ẹ́ lẹ̀ pẹ̀lú virginity ẹ fún ọkọ tó fẹ́ fẹ́. Ṣùgbọ́n yín ò mí pé kí n má tẹ̀lé kiss ẹ even just for once. So during the process of the kissing, it turned out to be romance. So yeah, when the romance was going on, before you know it, she did not remove her cloth too. The guy was using the banana. Níbi tí ibi pátá ẹ̀ kò jẹ́ pé kì í wọnú ṣóyè yín. Ibi pátá ẹ̀ ó ṣàn fi banana yẹn, ó fi ń ra ibẹ̀ yẹn, ó fi ń ra ibẹ̀ yẹn, ó fi ń ra ibi ojú ara. Ìgbà tó máa rárá. Bí bọ̀bọ̀ ṣe come nìyẹn o. Ó bá come síbi pátá rẹ̀. Kò kì í wọnú o, she still a virgin ni o kò wọ. Ṣé mo kò ṣe kankan. Ó kàn fi kíní yẹn máa rìn níbi ìtàn yẹn, níbi ó ti yé yín yẹn. Ó kàn fi ń rìn ni, ó fi ń rìn. Ìgbà tó máa rìn tán ló bá come, ló bá wọṣọ, ló bá lọ. Nígbà tó ọkọ ẹ̀ máa marry ẹ̀, ọkọ ẹ̀ ló kú dis virgin ni ẹ̀, kò kúkú ṣe kankan. Now, we don't believe that thing that happened then is when the spermology entered into the punani and went to go and fertilize egg. Mo gbọ́ yẹn mo tún shock pé can it happen? They say medically it happened, yo. That since you are a virgin and your menstrual blood can be coming out of that place and it didn't stop you from being a virgin if menstrual taban ṣe messes to de tó ń jáde níbẹ̀ yẹn tó de wà virgin pé definitely kíni gbogbo sperm ṣe bó máa swim ibẹ̀ náà ni ó swim ó gba ọ̀nà kan wọlé ni. nígbà tó máa ṣe DNA ló bá ṣe DNA fún bọ̀bọ̀ àti ọmọ yẹn ló bá di 199.99999% positive ló bá di pé bọ̀bọ̀ Londona òun ló ní ọmọ after 30 years. Bọ̀bọ̀ Londona tí náà ó ti marry o tó ti bí ọmọ méjì o. Bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn náà ti marry o ó ti bí ọmọ méjì o. Ní gbogbo ọdún yìí o. Wọ́n máa pe bọ̀bọ̀ gbà tó jẹ́wọ́ tán wọ́n pe bọ̀bọ̀ wálé wọ́n ṣe test wọ́n find out pé bọ̀bọ̀ ló ní ọmọ. Ó wá di wò mí ń wò ẹ́. Now ṣé bọ̀bọ̀ máa wá ní kóun gba ọmọ ni? Ibo ló máa ti sọ fún ìyàwó ẹ̀ pé òun ti lọ rọ́ ọmọ 30 years gbé wálé. Now ṣé ọkọ ẹ̀ tó wá fẹ́ tó ti ń tọ́jú ọmọ láti fọ odidi 30 years ṣé wàá gbọ́ ọmọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé òun kọ́ ló lọ́mọ ni? Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí bá di bó lọ ó yàgò. Wọ́n ṣàní ká mú wá ká sọ lórí ètò pé ká bá lè fi kọ́ ọgbọ́n pé nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Èmi gan mi ò believe pé ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ but mo wà shocked pé being a virgin does not mean you can't get pregnant. Tó bá ṣeré egéle, tó bá kọ́ ni I will not put it inside there fi rìn. I will not put it inside there fi rìn. Tó bá lọ rìn, tó bá lọ dà sí bí etí ibẹ̀ yẹn. Kíni yẹn lè swim wọlé o, kó gba ibẹ̀ yẹn wọlé o. Olóyún nìyẹn o, ó gbéjò ń bo nìyẹn o. That one shock me o. Òun mo ní kí n mú wá pé káàjọ lẹ́nì nínú ẹ̀ o. Ẹ já tẹ̀ síwájú. Professor, or let me say Vice Presido Osibanjo visited the parents of the 5-year-old girl that was killed in the north. He visited the parents, you know, to show the empathy, to go and greet them, which is perfectly fine. Mr. Osibanjo, sir, ẹ jẹ́ n sọ Yorùbá o, torí Yorùbá ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, kí ló dé tí ẹ lọ kí àwọn ìyá Timothy ní Èrúwà? Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ lè gbéra yín kẹ́ ẹ lọ north. Kò ṣe pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lọ north lọ kí àwọn òbí ọmọ yìí pé kò dáa, ó dáa o. In fact, ó dáa gidi gan ni. Tí bàbá Bùbù gan ti sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí rà pé òun gan ti lọ kí wọn. A sọ pé kò dáa, ó dáa. Torí kò sẹ́ni tó gbàdúrà láti ṣòkú ọmọ. Ká má wá sọ ọmọ kékeré the only child of that family for that matter. And the way tí ọmọ yẹn gan fi kú gan kò sóbi tó máa gbàdúrà rú ẹ̀. So kò ṣe pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lọ kí àwọn òbí ọmọ yẹn pé kò dáa, ó wà òkè. Ṣùgbọ́n kí ló dé tí ẹ lọ kí ìyá Timothy èyí tó kú sí hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì ọ̀rẹ́ yín, ìyẹn friendship yín, ìyẹn Adedoyin? Torí a rí fọ́tò yẹn yín méjèèjì tẹ́jọ ya fọ́tò o, tẹ́jọ kíní o, tẹ́jọ ṣe gbá o, bóyá ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń ṣọ̀rẹ́, bóyá ẹ̀kọ́ pàdé níbìkan lẹ́ ya fọ́tò ni, kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀. But with the way tí Adedoyin ṣe ń bragado tó ṣe ń bragado, ó ń bragado gẹ́ni pé mo gbogbo èèyàn, gbogbo ẹ̀yin politician ló mọ̀. So ó lè jọ́rẹ̀ yín nítò a lè rule yẹn out. It can be your friend nítòótọ́. As an educationalist that you call yourself, and he is also into education, so he can be your friend. So pardon me to call him your friend. Nígbà tí èèyàn kú sí hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì ọ̀rẹ́ yín tó jẹ́ breadwinner family, a father of 3 children tí wọ́n pa sí hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì ọ̀rẹ́ yín, ẹ ò gbéra kẹ́ lọ kí ìyá ẹ̀ ní Èrúwà. Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́ kẹ́ ti ẹ rò pé Yorùbá sí Yorùbá, kẹ́ gbéra yín kẹ́ lọ kí àwọn òbí Timothy, kẹ́ lọ kí ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó fọmọ sáyé lọ, kẹ́ lọ kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ lè lọ sí ti north lọ kí wọ́n north. Láti Àbújá lọ north àti Àbújá tẹ́ ẹ wà yẹn dé Èrúwà, ẹjọ́ èwo ló jìnnà jù, èwo ló close sí yín jù? But kí ló dé táwa Yorùbá máa ń ṣe kíní ìfúnra wa ná? Like I'm not understanding, kò yé mi. Ẹ máa show empathy sí aláàta, ẹ ò ní show sí aláàánú ilé yín. Ṣebí they say charity begins at home. Charity titi yín, you always begin it outside. You think those people that you are doing the charity to outside cannot see through you? That you are just pretending? Ẹ gbéra yín lọ kí àwọn èèyàn kan tí gbogbo wa applaud yín pé ìgbẹ́ ṣe yẹn ló dá gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ. But kí ló dé tí ẹ lọ kí ìyá Timothy? After all, hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì ọ̀rẹ́ yín
ni Timothy ni wọ́n ti pa tí wọ́n ti lọ gbé lọ sin lọ́nà àìtọ́. Bí wọ́n ṣe pa ọmọ ọdún márùn-ún yẹn náà tí wọ́n lọ gbé sin lọ́nà àìtọ́, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n ṣe pa Timothy náà ní ọ̀nà àìtọ́, tí wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ gbé sin náà lọ́nà àìtọ́. Even if you look at the circumstances tí àwọn méjèèjì yẹn gan ṣe kú, kò síbi tó fi yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Ṣe bí wọ́n fẹ́ fi eléyìí náà ṣe ritual ni, eléyìí náà ritual náà ni. Wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ gbé sin lọ́nà, wọ́n pa lọ́nà àìtọ́, wọ́n lọ gbé sin lọ́nà àìtọ́. Wọ́n pa Timothy náà lọ́nà àìtọ́, wọ́n lọ gbé sin ní ọ̀nà àìtọ́. Kódà ibi tí Timothy tún wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ó tún wá jẹ́ sí aráalé yín gan, ẹni tó jẹ́ pọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ yín. So why can't you also show that sympathy to go and extend it to Timothy's parents? Why?